Hi everybody, this is Matthew from Disaster Area doing a quick demonstration of how to update the firmware in our new Generation 2 pedals. Currently the only Generation 2 pedal we offer is the DMC 6D. That's this guy. It's a DMC 6 with a 4-digit LED display. The firmware update procedure is a little bit different from the pedals we've made in the past, and so we'll go over how you do that. Today we're using a Mac. We're running OS X or OS 10 Mavericks, which is version 10.9. The firmware updater works in any version of OS 10 above 10.6, which is Snow Leopard. So if you've got a Mac made in the last 4 or 5 years, you should be just fine. If you have any questions, you can click the Apple menu in the upper left-hand corner of your menu bar and select About This Mac. In there you'll find details of your Mac's operating system, and you'll be able to tell the version. So again, anything over 10.6 is just fine. We're going to go to the Mac and we're going to open up the Disaster Uploader X v2.1 folder here. The Disaster Uploader is available on our website. It's a zip archive, so unzip it and it'll result in this folder. Drag the folder to your desktop and also put the firmware that you plan to upload. So we've got the DMC 6D firmware here. We're uploading version 1.03. So we'll open the uploader, and in the uploader folder we have an application called AVRDude, avrdude.conf, that's the configuration file, and the uploader itself. We're going to open the uploader, and if you get a prompt that says it cannot be opened because it's from an unidentified developer, if you're running Lion or Mountain Lion or Mavericks, right click on it instead and click open. This will still prompt you, but you can actually open the file. So you'll see Disaster Area Amps Uploader v2.1. Click OK. And it's going to prompt you for the hex file. So we're going to go to our desktop and we're just going to drag the uploader into it. So you can see we have our hex file here. Okay, it's going to prompt you to please reset the controller by plugging in the USB cable and holding B1, B2. So we'll go over to the controller. This is the DMC 6D, and it's got a USB port on the back. These two buttons are B1 and B2. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug this guy in, and while we plug it in, we're going to press and hold these two buttons. So it'll scroll Disaster Area, and then it'll say Reset, and then it'll say Stop. While it's still saying Stop, before it says reset, it's going to ask us to choose a serial port. We need to choose USB modem, and we need to hit OK. If you don't do this quickly enough, it's going to fail, which it just did. So you've really only got 30 seconds from the time you reset the controller until the time the uploader goes. So let's open it again, and we're going to choose the same hex file. And this time we're not going to wait around. We're going to press and hold these guys. It's going to reset. And as soon as it resets, we're going to hit OK. Select USB modem, and it's going to go. We're going to go down and open up the terminal, and what we should see is AVRDude done, thank you. And that's it. The upload only takes a couple seconds. So if you don't get this result, if the controller's not doing what you want, try the upload again. Look in the terminal and make sure that the output of AVRDude says AVRDude done. If you get an error message, so let's give you an error message just to show what happens here. Let's not reset the controller and select the wrong serial port, and you'll see that can't open device. So if you get a can't open device or programmer's not responding, that means the controller's not ready to receive the upload, and just try it again. So if you run into any error messages that you haven't seen here, or have any questions regarding uploading your device firmware, please send us an email. There's a contact form at disasterareadesigns.com. Thanks very much.